Oh, it feels so good. Oh.
Babe, you got it steaming.
It feels so good. So good. It's so warm.
So the temperature change, like jacuzzis, hot tubs, this is okay for the baby pregnant lady?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't like your traditional jacuzzi. It's rainwater, and yeah, baths are amazing for pregnant ladies.
What about a cold dip? Like you like the ice baths? What about that?
I'm not sure about that. I'd be interested to know if anybody knows in the comments.
I feel like that would be good now in your second trimester, but like when you're closer to full term,
Yeah.
the extreme cold might induce labor or something.
I'm not sure about the cold dip training.
Mm.
I don't know. Are you gonna get in with me?
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Nicolle soup in there?
Sure.
Where do you think it's at so people can know like what the temperature of the water is?
It's 97 Fahrenheit. It's 102 over here. Let's do go overflowing the water.
I'm 210 pounds, bro.
For Celsius, it's 37. Choo choo!
The choo-choo train returns.
Aww.
I love the moss areas and then the chanterelles that are in with the moss. Hey, who's gonna find the most today?
Me.
Are you sure? Hey, you look like a chanterelle today.
With my hat?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like be like, I'm your mother. No?
And the one who finds the biggest, nicest, and most pine matsutake mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's my hand.
Those ones look choice.
You look so happy.
They're not sad anymore.
No, they needed this. They needed a day to reconnect to the forest.
Every time we do projects and build stuff around the property, they get so bored.
Yeah, they do.
All they want to do is go on the boat, secret beaches, and mushroom hunting.
Yeah. Huh, Puma? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, so pretty. They just smell like the earth. Oh, such a beautiful smell. I also found some winter chanterelles, which look a little bit different. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It's kind of dark here in the forest, even though it's like noon. The canopy kind of makes it dark, so sorry if the camera is not letting in the most light. There's also some small ones here. More winter chanterelles. They're a little early, but oh well. I'll still eat them.
Look, Puma. I don't think the camera can pick up all the yellowfoots.
Yeah.
These are winter chanterelles and these are traditional chanterelles.
Perfect.
And then
Pristine.
behind, look at this slope depression here. It's a lot more. Here. This has been my secret pine matsutake area. And I'm coming out here earlier this year because I don't want them to rot. So like, here's a nice pine breaking through. I'll show you guys close-ups in a second. And I know it's a pine. If I dig through there and I don't cut them, I pull them, and they kind of grow like in sandy soil, like the bottom like that. So these are really choice mushrooms that taste really meaty and can go for our prize by a lot of culinary chefs and things like that. So, oh, it just smells so good. That's gonna be amazing. I feel like I'm in this sacred place. Like, when I find this guy, his buddy next door. We're mushroom foraging with Jonathan, Komarebi's manager. As we were leaving the Matsutake area, he noticed this guy. He's like, what's that? And I've been looking for chicken of the woods for 3 years. And I think that we found it. Feels really hardy, really thick, good to the touch. It's growing on this old stump of probably hemlock, and it feels incredible. So we're gonna harvest this one. He's growing through the branches. What do you think, bro? Impressive. Jonathan, good eye. Smells incredible. Hey, look.
I'm speechless. Like, is this real?
Hold it.
Holy. How many years have, like, it smells so good. It smells so earthy. This is insane. Wow. Is it bigger than my head?
For sure.
Is it bigger than Kai's head? This is insane. Are you sure this is what it is?
Yep. Chicken of the woods.
What are we supposed to do with all this?
Eat it, bro.
Eat it, bro.
We get to eat it now we get to eat today.
Thanks. I'll put it right in here.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in my basket with the pines, but it's so heavy that chicken of the woods is gonna crush them all.
Dude, look at the pines.
I know.
That's the most we've ever gotten in that spot.
Because I dug under the earth this time.
Wow, holy crap. Oh my gosh. It smells sweet.
They're
Wow. It's really different smell.
Look at your wolves.
Smell? What do you think? Wow, this is amazing. Look at this. Holy crap, I'm speechless. We did good, guys. We did good. This is so impressive. I don't even know what to say. Very good. Thumbnail.
Hey, so you found this tree that fell over.
Good. I found.
What is it?
pine. I found another one, but the top part of it looks a little eaten away, but the bottom part looks good. It's really dirty.
Did you like that? Did you?
Good. Let me see your basket. I don't know, it's about even. Okay, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but look at this trail of chanterelles. And then, you see some right over there. And some right here. Oh yeah. Is that the elevator to take you down? Were we successful? Look at our bounty. I'd say we were pretty successful. Yeah. Yeah. I think we did good. Boys, come. Come. There you go.
Hey, did I win the award? Is this the largest chanterelle you ever saw?
Not a chanterelle, but
That's true.
that is very impressive though. You do win the biggest mushroom award. Okay, I'll give that to you.
Technically, Jonathan's eyes were on it first. How's that for Matsutake?
The best Matsutake year we've ever had. Like, I think last year we just got 3 or 2, and then the year before that we just got 1.
Yeah.
So this is
It's a good 5 pounds,
impressive.
maybe.
I'll just put it in my tummy.
Here's the angel wing. These guys are so delicate.
Go, bro. This one's really pretty. I just love the smell of them. It smells like the earth. Huh, Boomer?
I think we should clean it up. I think, see how woody that is?
Oh, yeah.
But then in here it's all like meaty. And it just smells like a really amazing like portobello or, you know, like a cremini you would find in the store.
It just smells so good.
Cut it in strips. We should do the matsutakes separately so we can taste a little bit of the mouthfeel of the pine and a little bit of mouthfeel of the chicken of the woods.
Cool.
Okay, give us a taste.
That's different, but really, really good.
So flavoring is my soy aminos, tamari, garlic, salt, pepper, sesame oil, but texture,
Texture,
a little chicken breast kind of.
yeah, but you still get that earthy taste of like a mushroom. You still really, you taste, when you smell the chicken in the woods, that's what it tastes like. That earthy taste. It's really good. A really good combination of all. And then that char. That's delicious. Delicious. I love the pine. Chicken of the woods.
Teriyaki style.
Which is really good. If we do cook these again, I'd say probably take them off the grill a little sooner because they're a little dry, but the flavor is amazing.
Hey, so growing up in British Columbia to a Swedish family with Swedish origins, teaching me about fishing and smelts and things like that. I grew up, you know, in Whistler before it was popular, salmon fishing in Campbell River, trout fishing in Whistler on the lakes, and then, you know, doing a lot of my life in Arizona. I kind of got away from fishing for a while and spending nearly 20 years of my life as a full vegan. But then coming back here to British Columbia as an adult and choosing this place as my home, I wanted to get back to providing for myself and my family from the land, wild foods, herbs, gardening, and the ocean. And we've been so busy with all the amenities, all the infrastructure, yurts and pizza ovens and things like that, that now we can finally start to, I would say, have more fun in terms of actually providing for ourselves. I think shelter is very important and water is very important. We have shelter and water. Nicolle and I have love. We got a baby on the way. So now it's time to provide food. And I just can't tell you how good it feels to be able to, you know, go out into the forest and pick wild mushrooms, and go out in the garden and pick your own herbs and your own veg, your own fruits, and go to a fruit tree and pick your own peppercorns and apples, and then go into the ocean and get your own seaweed, your own fish, oysters, clams, crabs, prawns. It's just a really good feeling to be able to provide for yourself without plastic, without packaging, without money exchanging hands. I just think it's the most low impact way to live if you can garden for yourself, grow your own food, and if you know the wild foods that are able to be harvested around you. So I'm no fishing expert by any means, hence my impromptu table, and you can tell that we have spent our time, you guys can watch it here on YouTube, since the beginning, building all this stuff. You know, I haven't yet put together a fish filleting station or fish filleting station. That's coming. So we've got the impromptu one for now, and all the rainwater we harvest, you know, using it to keep it clean, because we don't want to have any kind of guts hanging around here for bears, cougars, ravens, crows to come check out. You can hear them. They're watching me fillet this salmon. So with all of the remnants of the salmon, the head, the skeletal system, the organs, I pretty much got 3 choices to make. I can take all of the leftovers and I can throw them back in the ocean. I can throw them to the eagles that are in the area, or the seagulls. That's the first option. Option 2, I can compost them. And really, since we've had our compost pile going, we've never had a problem with bears, because, you know, I consider myself an expert at making good compost. You know, I use the wood ash, I use the wood shavings as my carbon resource to snuff out any kind of festering smell or rot. And we incorporate all of our food scraps and the seaweed from the area as the nitrogen and micronutrients to really put those carbon-nitrogen ratios in a good amount to where there's no smell. You can go to our compost and it creates wonderful soil, but really has no smell. Pretty much all gardeners who are successful with fruit trees or gardens, they use fish emulsion and just fermented, you know, composted tea style of fish innards. And it's really effective for growing healthy plants. So pretty much if I add the skeletal system, the head, and the innards into my compost pile, I'm doing my own natural, wild, free, very healthy fish emulsion added to my compost, and then I add in my wood ash and I add in my wood shavings to snuff out any kind of smell, so that carbon snuffs it out. But then if we want to close the circle and catch more food, we can also take those salmon heads and right away go put them in our crab traps or into our prawn traps, and use them as bait for our prawn and crab, or freeze them in a freezer that's powered by a solar panel, and then take them with us whenever we're crabbing or prawning. So you can always save them in a freezer in a bag. A lot of locals I've talked to around here do that. They save all their fish, guts, and innards and heads in the freezer, and that's their bait. So I'm gonna try a little 50-50. I'm gonna save some for prawning and crabbing, so I no longer have to buy bait from the store, and also compost it so that my compost is the healthiest and richest, nutrient-dense, black, biodynamic organic compost there ever was to grow more fruit and veg coming up. So we've got a few fish here. There were a couple of nice sized cohos. Since we're so remote, we don't really have to go anywhere to fish. You know, we just kind of go right outside our door. And I'm having a lot of fun identifying the salmon as I catch them, you know, logging them as per my fishing license, and just learning about, you know, whether it's a chum salmon or a chinook or a spring, you know, or a pink. And I'm not saying I'm any kind of expert fisherman. I do okay enough that we're gonna be able to eat really well tonight, and we're gonna fill this smoker right now with garlic from the garden, wild mushrooms, and salmon from the ocean right outside the door. I've heard a lot of people in today's world saying jack of all trades but master of none, and they use it in a negative connotation. I don't like this because if you go and look at the full quote, it's jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes much better than a master of none. And oftentimes when you're a jack of all trades, you can do one or two of those trades at an elite level. And I've always loved the martial arts, and I've always loved gardening. I've always loved golf and skiing, but I enjoy learning Mandarin Chinese and contracting and building and electricity in terms of clean energy, solar and whatnot. So don't be afraid to get out there and experience new things, fail and succeed. And I think when you're older, you'll be really happy just for the experience, whether it's a failure or a success. I think the experience is really powerful. So we're removing all these pin bones right now, and then we're gonna cut them up, get them brined. Hey, sashimi? How's it work out?
It's good.
In the fridge for like 8 hours, and then we'll come back. Alright, maiden voyage, experimental smoke. Let's see if it works. Coconut sugared, sea salted salmon.
Chanterelles from our forest, and then garlic from our garden.
Nice. So we'll see how this does, and if we like it, and then our second wave we'll fully stock it, and we'll also try some salmon fillets hung. How long do you think it's going to take?
24 hours.
Do you think a full 24, or should we use like 36? Or less, like 12?
I don't think the garlic will take that long, and the mushrooms, so it's just up to the salmon, I guess. What you've researched.
Well, the salmon's already cured, so it's kind of edible right now. Alright, I'll light the fire. Hey, what do you think? You guys ready?
I think so.
We had the salmon in there for 8 hours. And I've done a few little peeks off camera.
How dare you?
It's working.
Yeah.
So let's take a that. How's it look?
It looks beautiful, honestly.
It does. Maybe we need to have like a nice processing table for fish before and after built onto this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it smells very good. And it feels good too.
And we can experiment with different recipes next time, like teriyaki, soy sauce, things like that.
Let's put these on here for now.
And then garlic done 2 different ways.
Very cool.
And now the chanterelles, you didn't season them or anything. And they fully smoked down.
Like these ones closer to the back didn't really...
Put them back on the dehydration trains inside. For sure.
Like, I'm sure these are going to be great in soups. They do have a very smoky smell to them. I'm sure, I mean, a soup sounds really good today. Maybe we could try putting it in a soup or something.
Yeah.
See how it tastes. Okay, come. Sit. Sit. Spin. Sit. Oh boy. Yay.
They like it?
I think so. They ate it so fast. It's like gone.
Okay.
Which one do you want me to try?
Any of them.
Okay, this one looks good.
Now, everything is an experiment, from leaving the skin on to the size I cut them, to the flavorings, to the curing process, to all of it.
I probably shouldn't have brushed my teeth.
What?
Just brushed my teeth. Oh my god.
What?
It's so good.
Describe.
I don't know how to describe it. It's smoky. It's not too fishy. But you have like that caramelized seasoning over it.
And save the skin for the dogs.
Okay. Good job there.
But it worked, right? Like, that tastes professional.
Yeah, it tastes really good. It just peels right off. Thanks.
See ya. Yo, Jonathan! All right, Jonathan, meet the YouTube audience and try a piece.
Hello. I'm so excited for this. It's chewy. Good smoke flavor. Oh man. Some of the best salmon I ever had.
You got a fan club right there.
They're waiting for that skin.
You do look very jealous. It's like candy. Oh man.
It is like candy. That's yeah.
Spin. Lay down. Wait. Lay down. Wait. Good boy, Puma. Lay down. Wait.
Hey, Jonathan, one little shout out. You're going to start journaling, or you already are journaling your experience out here, and then showing behind the scenes footage on your personal YouTube channel. So what are you going to call it?
My channel, Instagram and YouTube, are going to be Jonathan's Journal Cast, where I'll be journaling and making a vlog, much smaller version, but my own version of my experiences here, what it's like to, when I do any random thing, walk in the woods, work on a project, what it feels like to be here, to share my experience overall.
So we'll throw a card up on the screen and a link down below for those folks that want to see that and get more Komorebi action here behind the scenes, Jonathan style.
Thank you.
Nice shirt.